As an art student in the 1860s, Claude Monet became friends with a group of artists who wanted to do something new. They wanted to change art and paint modern subjects in a new way. Instead of painting indoors, they wanted to go outdoors into the natural light and fresh air. And now, for the first time, they could, with the help of a new invention, paint in tubes. Artists could now leave their studios and paint outdoors, taking all of their equipment with them. And instead of painting wars from history, the Impressionists wanted to paint the world that they lived in, but giving the impression of something rather than the precise details. Artists like Monet wanted to capture moments in time and give an impression of how it felt to be there. And this became a very famous art movement called Impressionism. Claude Monet was known for painting the same subjects again and again, mostly his house and gardens. You'll often hear the word water lilies when you hear the word Monet or Impressionism. He loved his garden and to observe nature, and through his paintings we see how nature constantly changes. In real life, his paintings are huge. When you stand in front of one, you become completely immersed in Monet's world. Blues, pinks and greens fill your vision, and you look closer, and as you look closer, the water lily pads become less defined and more abstract. The thing is, the work of these artists was hated by the critics when it was first seen. They weren't even allowed to be part of an official exhibition, so they put on their own one. The works were said to be like impressions rather than proper paintings, and that's how this group got the name the Impressionists. Take a look at these two paintings. Can you see the changes he made? See if you can identify the three main differences. I can see how the light, the water and the colour changes, depending on the time of the day and the time of the year. I particularly like the reflection of the light on the water and the way that the light dances on the surface. Shall we try to make something in the style of Claude Monet? So now we're going to make some tissue paper water lilies. Here I've got some tissue paper of different colours, a glue stick, some scissors, a pencil and some brightly coloured card. First I'm going to choose the colour that I want to make my water lily out of. Normally water lilies are white with green leaf, but we're going to make vibrant water lilies. First of all, I'm just going to cut my paper in half because I've got a very big piece. I like this colour because it matches my hair. So first what I'm going to do is cut quite a wide strip. It doesn't matter what size this is, it all depends on how big you want your water lily. Now I'm going to measure 2 centimetres roughly from the edge and fold this over again and again until the end. Now I'm going to cut a petal-like shape from the piece that I have folded. Remember to leave it square at the bottom. So now I have some of my petals. What I'm going to do is cut a lily pad from the coloured card. So now we're going to take one petal and just cut it in the middle. We're going to put a tiny bit of glue on one of the sides of the cut. And then you put one side over the other side and pinch it like this. And then we're going to choose where we want the petal to go and stick it to the lily pad. And now just repeat doing this for all the petals. And I'm going to stick them next to each other. In a circular motion until the circle is complete. This can be a little bit fiddly, and if you're struggling, you can get an adult to help you. Now I'm going to cut another smaller line from the same coloured paper. I'm going to fold this up 1 centimetre width. So now, you know what to do. We just cut it into our petal shape. Perfect, we have some more petals. So again, we're just going to cut in the middle, put a little bit of glue and stick them over. There we go, and then turn it around, stick again and stick it down inside of the other petals. So now all we need to do is get a bit of yellow tissue paper, cut a little sliver of it. Gonna make some chops in it. And now I'm just going to put a bit of glue in the middle of the flower. Fold this strip up like this. And now for the fun part, stick it down. And we have our beautiful lotus flower. So I pre-made this background with just a bit of watercolour, and you can do whatever you like. And then if you make multiple flowers, you can create a collage. Just like this. I'm Lottie, and thank you for joining us today at the Academy with London Art Studies. I hope you enjoyed learning about Monet, and I hope to see you again soon.